Hi everyone, my name is Nick and for this video, I will be sharing to you a beginner's guide to one of the most famous characters in the game and one of the characters with the most skins in League of Legends, the Lady of Luminosity, Lux. In this video, we will be talking about everything you need to know such as ability overviews, recommended rules and items, and different tips and tricks to become a good Lux player. And with that, let's start the video. Lux is a burst AP champion that can deal high amounts of damage while providing utilities like roots, slows, and also shields. Lux is known to be one of the few champions in the game with the simplest skills, which makes her a very easy to learn champion. She is mainly used in middle lane, but she is best used as a half support and half damage champion. For her playstyle, she is considered as a glass cannon, wherein she is forced to play at a distance to have more survivability and so she could assist her teammates more. Her strengths are her high damage output, low ult cooldown, and her ability to delete ADCs. She is also one of the starter champions in the game and can be bought in the shop for a low price. She, however, has a very big weakness. This is her lack of movement abilities like dashes and flashes, which makes her very easy to kill when she is mispositioned. She also has a very low max HP, armor, and magic resistance, which makes her a very vulnerable champion. Now let's talk about her abilities. Lux's passive skill is Illumination. All of Lux's damage abilities mark the enemy. After Lux attacks a marked enemy, it removes the mark and deals bonus damage, which scales with her level. Her Q ability, Light Binding, shoots out a ball of light, damaging and rooting the first two enemies and marks them with Illumination. For her W ability, Prismatic Barrier, Lux throws her wand and goes back to her like a boomerang. All allies that are hit are given a shield which lasts for a short duration of time. Lux's E ability is called Lucent Singularity. Lux throws a ball of light at an area and slows nearby enemies. After a short duration or until the player recasts the ability, the ball of light explodes and all enemies nearby will be damaged, slowed, and marked with Illumination. Her ultimate ability is named Final Spark. Lux fires a beam of light that damages and marks the enemy's hit. If an enemy, however, has a mark, this skill will detonate the mark and will mark the enemy with Illumination. Let's move on to her builds. For her summoner spells, she is normally used with a flash and another spell. The choices for her second spell are Ignite, Exhaust, or Heal. Ignite is an offensive spell commonly used to reduce a champion's healing, which can help in securing a kill. Exhaust is used to slow enemies and decrease their damage output. Exhaust is used mainly against enemies that can approach Lux quickly. You can also use Heal on Lux to survive against fatal damage and to escape a fight thanks to the movement speed bonus that it provides. Lux's starting item depends on her lane. Mid lane Lux uses the Rance Ring as her main item. This item can help her in farming minions better while restoring her mana. Support Lux, however, uses Spell Thief's Edge. This item can help her gain gold by damaging enemies. This item can also help her provide better support to her teammates by having an active skill that allows the player to place up to 4 warding totems every time she exits the fountain. The runes for Lux in either mid lane or support lane are pretty much the same. The two recommended runes for Lux are Arcane Comet and Dark Harvest. If you wish to go with a consistent damage build, you should build Arcane Comet with Domination. If you wish to go for a snowball type of playstyle, you can use the Dark Harvest with Sorcery or Inspiration rune. You can freely choose between these two choices, but Arcane Comet is recommended for beginners. Full damage Lux's main items are Void Staff and Rabadon's Deathcap. For her mythical item, she is commonly built with Luden's Tempest. For her boots, she can have either sorcerer shoes or Ionian boots of lucidity, which depends on whether you want the magic penetration or the ability and summoner spell haste. This leaves her with 2 empty item slots for legendary items. There are many choices for these slots, but the 4 strongest items for her are Shadow Flame, Cosmic Drive, Moradanomicon, or Zonia's Hourglass, each item providing different effects. Shadow Flame ignores a certain amount of the enemy champion's magic resistance. Cosmic Drive provides Lux with movement speed and bonus ability power after hitting 3 consecutive abilities or attacks. This item can have a really high uptime percentage due to Lux's playstyle. Moradanomicon applies grievous wounds to enemies, which decreases the healing that they receive. This item can be used to counter healers, omnivaps, and lifesteals. Lastly, Zonia's Hourglass is used to give Lux an extra utility by putting her in a state called Stasis. Stasis makes the champion immune to damage in exchange for being able to attack and move. You should choose your last 2 items based on what you need the most, hence, making these items situational and not her core items. Support Lux build is really different as compared to her full damage build. This is because this build will not maximize her damage, but increases her utility. Her mythical item of choice will be either the Imperial Mandate or the Moonstone Renewer. Imperial Mandate increases the damage of her allies, while Moonstone Renewer will provide healing to her allies. Her ideal legendary items are Staff of Flowing Water, Ardent Sensor, Chemtech Purifier, and Redemption. For her boots, the best choice is Ionian Boots of Lucidity. This is to increase her skill usage in team fights. For her team synergies, she is best teamed up with bot laners that can respond to her initiations or pokes. Characters like Caitlyn, Jhin, Ashe or Ezreal works best with Lux. Although Lux works with almost every bot lane champion, these characters just provide better skill combinations. Let us use Jhin as an example. Jhin's abilities can poke enemies from a long distance, and if paired with the Lux, they can kill an enemy without the need of going near the enemy. In this clip, I played with the Jhin and was able to almost instantly kill the enemy support. After Jhin's ultimate killed the enemy support, we were able to chase down the enemy Ezreal and got ourselves 2 kills. We then move on to her combos and how to use her skills more efficiently. There are 3 combos that we are going to talk about. The first combo is her QER combo. This combo deals the highest amount of instant damage and is commonly used to burst down a squishy target. This combo also has the highest skill assurance in all her combos. This is done by rooting an enemy, placing her E ability, and then using her ultimate. After hitting the enemy with her ultimate, that's the time when you will detonate her A ability. It should look like this. Next up is her second combo. This combo deals more damage and is considered as her maximum damage for a full combo. This combo, however, makes her more vulnerable to damage as she needs to be in attack range to perform auto attacks between abilities. And that's the end of my beginner's guide to Lux. Hope you enjoy it and I'll see you again next time. Bye!